welcome back to my channel, Liv's Locket. I hope you are all doing well. This week's video is going to be a pick a card reading on the next positive shift that is going to enter your life. I wanted to do this video because the month of March has a lot going on astrologically. We have a Venus retrograde. In the middle of the month, we have a Mercury retrograde. And then we have two eclipses. The first one's going to be in Virgo and the second one is going to be in Aries. So there is a lot of energy going on right now. Sometimes people get worried during eclipse season because the energy is very intense and unpredictable. But it's important to remember that any challenge we are faced with is ultimately for our highest good. A lot of growth happens during eclipse season, and in the long run, a positive change is usually the outcome. I like to think of eclipse season as uncomfortable change. And uncomfortable doesn't equal negative. For example, you might get an unexpected opportunity to work your dream job on the other side of the country and your first day starts in a month. So uncomfortable, chaotic, unexpected, but also exciting to be able to work your dream job. So for this reading, I want to focus on the positive shifts with this transformative energy around us right now. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this, you're meant to be watching it at this time. I'm just utilizing these energies now, but it's timeless. And the last thing that I want to say before getting into the readings is that this is a general reading for the collective. So not every message that I say is going to be meant for you. So if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Just pick a different pile, or maybe this isn't the reading for you. But it's really important with any type of tarot reading to use your own discernment and your own intuition. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Hi, pile number one. If you picked this card right here, along with the little turtle, then this message is for you. So I already cleansed my space and asked for protection. I'm going to start off with my tarot cards, and then I will end the reading with a oracle card. So we're going to get right into it. I'm going to first ask for 3 cards to start off your reading. Okay, so Spirit, please give 3 cards regarding the next positive shift in pile 1's life. I'm sorry for my cat. My cat keeps meowing, but I hope it's not too annoying. You might hear her purring as well. The next positive shift in pile 1's life. The next positive shift in pile 1's life. Okay, so the 3 cards that you got is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Then we have the Star card, Judgment in reverse, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So with the 10 of Cups in reverse here, there's something that you might have felt like you missed out on, or an opportunity has already passed, something that would have brought you a lot of joy. There's kind of this sense that you might have missed out on it. This also could be in regards to your childhood. Could be something on the lines of there's something that you felt like you didn't get to experience as a kid that you really wanted to, or that you felt like other kids got to experience. You could have felt like you missed out on the opportunity to be like within a friend group, or even like start your own family, something along those lines, something that would have given you emotional fulfillment. And I think that the positive shift that is coming in is that you get to experience this, because there's a wish here. There's something that you really want. You could be praying about this and trying to actively manifest this in your life. And with the Star card here, the Star card is the card of hope. It's the card of being able to get back on your feet and begin again. So there's definitely some type of wish fulfillment coming in, especially because the Star card is the only card upright. This also could be something that you weren't super vocal about with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse here. I'm getting the sense that this is something that you might have been wishing from behind the scenes. Another message that's coming through is that there might have been something that you kept to yourself that you really secretly wanted to work out. This could also be, for some people, not everyone, you might have been a little bit depressed in the past and you might not have shared this with people. There's a past disappointment or past sadness that I feel like you didn't tell other people. And it's something that you went through and you got yourself through on your own, or you're currently doing that now. But the positive shift that's coming in is things really turning around for you with the Star card here. And with the Judgment card in reverse, this can be self-reflection, this can be self-doubt. Whatever this struggle is that you have been facing by yourself is going to lead you to a wish fulfillment. So I'm gonna pull some more cards. Let's see, what area in pile one's life could this be about? Let's get some more information. That's too many cards. I like it when only one card comes out. That's just the way I read. It just feels right to me, so. Where in this person's life will they be experiencing a shift? Let's see. 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So this 100% could be something in terms of family. Another message is coming through. It's not going to be for everyone, but if you have been having to lean on your family for financial security, if you have been needing to lean on your family a little bit more than you would like to, this might have caused some self-doubt in you. It could have kind of bruised your confidence. If that's something that you're experiencing, just know that the positive shift that is coming in is you being able to financially support yourself 100%. You feel ashamed for needing help or asking for help about something. This is like you no longer need help. Not that you should feel ashamed, but I'm just getting there's just this sense of like something isn't ideal in your life. And there could have been, in particular, a financial hardship that you had to lean on someone else for just to ask for help. And I'm not even getting that they were upset about this. I'm just getting that it might have bothered you personally. And if that is the case, and you have been hoping for some type of financial security, if you have recently been laid off and you're really hoping to find the perfect job that matches you, that's what the positive shift that's coming in. I think I just said shit, but the positive shift that is coming in is you finding like a job that pays more than you even had hoped. Also with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse here and the 7 of Cups in reverse, you might be worried because you feel like you're past the age of something. This could even be to start a family, like maybe you want to start a family at a certain age, or you wanted to be a little bit more in your career by a certain age. And if that didn't happen or that didn't work out for you, just know that everything is happening exactly as it should. You are on the right path, even if it feels a little bit uncomfortable right now. You are meant to be where you are. Nothing has gone wrong, and whatever it is you feel like you might have missed out on or you're too old for, or whatever the case would be, which I don't even believe in that, but just what I'm picking up, again, that's where you're going to experience this next positive shift, because the Star card is like a gift. It's something that you've been wishing for and hoping for. This is the card of hope. So wherever you're seeing things a little bit more negatively, it's where you will be experiencing this next shift. Now, I want to get a clarifier for the Judgment card. Can I have one clarifier for the Judgment card, please? Okay. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Again, with the 8 of Wands, it's kind of just like reiterating what I just said. You might have just felt like you missed the mark on something. You might feel like you missed the boat. Because you're feeling this way, you might be experiencing some self-doubts. You might have even become like more introverted because of this. But it's still going. It just might not be going at the pace that you want it to go. So something is still happening here. We have the 4 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you guys, this is like very clear. The 4 of Pentacles upright is very, very stubborn. But it being in reverse is telling me that wherever this energy was very stubborn, wherever this energy was very slow, it's gonna start picking up. Things are untangling itself. And it was always flowing. It just might have been a little bit cloudy. So if you've been manifesting something, but it hasn't been manifesting as quickly as you've been wanting it to, just know that the energy is still flowing, but it might have been flowing just a little bit slower than you wanted. But it's still moving, like you're still going where you want to go. So my biggest advice to you right now is to really not focus so much on the details and focus on the how and when, but just to get excited and embody what you want to experience. Kind of getting like a fake it till you make it energy, because you're gonna make it with the star card here. It's just a matter of divine timing, which we have no control over. So I'm gonna ask for a clarifier for the star card. Where should they be having more hope? Where's the pile? Oh. That was 3 cards. I only take it when 1 card comes out, so I'm gonna shuffle again. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this definitely could be in regards to a relationship with the 2 of Cups here. This is so Venus retrograde. So with the 2 of Cups in reverse, I am getting a couple of things. First of all, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse, the first message that I'm getting is you might be seeing 1010, angel number 1010, and actually 1010 is on my clock right now. So that could be confirmation for you. It doesn't have to be, but that did come through pretty strongly. But you may be feeling pretty down in regards to love at the moment. You might be ready to kind of like advance in your life and you don't have anyone to advance with you. Not that you need to have someone, but just for example, like maybe you want to, you know, get going on a family, but you haven't met someone yet. Or the person that you are with isn't there yet. There is a resolution coming to you. This doesn't have to be about starting a family as well. This could just be love in general, like you feel like you keep meeting the wrong type of people, you feel like your relationships just don't really work out. There could definitely be someone from your past that it didn't work out with and has you feeling very down, kind of has you feeling negative in regards to love. And let me just say this, on the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is the card that makes me think of miracles, because as we can see, there's an angel that's basically levitating in what looks like to be like heaven. In the Temperance card, note the red wings. The red wings symbolize, I know I don't feel real, but I am real. So the red wings, red is the color of life, right? It's the color of blood. It's our root chakra. The color red is very connected to earth and what's real. The angel has red wings to say, even though I might not seem real, I am very much real. And so this with the 2 of Cups, again, note the red wings, and the star card of a gift of hope. Something that might feel like it's too good to be true in regards to love might be coming in, and it might be coming in exactly where you've lost all hope. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about anyone toxic from your past. I'm not talking about anything abusive, nothing like that ever. But I am getting there might have been a past person that it just didn't work out with for whatever reason. That might come back around and you might be surprised to see that it actually works out. This could also be if you're with someone currently and you guys have been experiencing some bumps in the road. You might have kind of lost hope. This is like hope coming back around and you guys being able to sort it out and move forward. So there is some type of progression happening here. It just might not be as quick as you want it to, but there is progression. And this doesn't have to be about love necessarily. This definitely could be a family member as well. It could be a friend. It's going to be someone closer to you though than like a coworker, for example. And there is heavy like romantic energy here, but take it as it resonates. So I'm going to do my clarifier shuffles and see if there's anything else that Spirit would like to say. Ooh, too many cards. Is there anything that you would like to say for pile number 1? Is there anything else you'd like to say about the positive shift coming in pile 1's life? So we got the 10 of Swords, the moon on the bottom of the deck. Wherever you have been experiencing fear, wherever you've been experiencing sadness, you could even be experiencing depression, but especially if you're not talking about it to other people, if this is something that you've been keeping to yourself and something that you've been struggling with on your own, this is the positive shift coming into your life. You're finally coming out of that. If there was a person in the past who really did you wrong, who really did you dirty, you might have kept that with you for a very long time. It might have really bothered you for a long time. I'm getting longer than you might have originally expected. If that's the case, just know that you are finally going to move on, and the weight of that is going to be lifted off of you. With the Star card here, I'm getting this like lighter energy. So wherever you have been feeling very heavy, just know it's becoming lighter. The Wheel of Fortune is here. I don't know how I missed that, but it was turned over in the deck. So I'm just gonna do one shuffle, and if no cards come out, then that's the card for you. Okay, so that's your card. And we have the High Priestess here on the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune is literally exactly what I've been telling you guys. So this is things turning in your favor. There is something that has brought you a lot of sadness and maybe stress. That exact thing is turning in your favor. This definitely could be an internal shift with the moon here and with Judgment in reverse. And with the Two of Cups in reverse. This could just be something that has been weighing down on you finally setting yourself free. You might have like a revelation, something might happen in your waking life. You might hear something about someone else that just gives you this sense of peace, or that finally helps you to be able to let go from this past situation. But the positive shift coming into your life is this lighter, upbeat, happier energy. There's just something not as heavy. That's how it feels. So I'm gonna do my clarifier shuffles. I'm gonna see if there's anything left Spirit would like to say. Is there anything else you have to say about the next positive shift happening in pile one's life? Okay, I'm gonna do one more shuffle, and if no other cards come out, then I'm gonna pick your oracle card. Okay, so there's nothing else in the tarot that would like to be said. So now I'm gonna pick you an oracle card. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So I'm going to pick one card for you. What is the last message you would like to leave with pile number one for the next positive shift in pile one's life? The next positive shift in pile number one's life. The next positive shift in pile number one's life. Okay, so we have unexpected visitors in reverse. This is so Venus retrograde. Unexpected visitors in reverse has me feeling like someone or something from the past might return, and it might give you a sense of closure. There might be a new beginning. It's going to be different for everyone. They might not even be necessarily returning, but you might be reflecting on something that happened with someone in the past that gives you a sense of peace or a sense of closure to move on. But I'm going to read this card out of the deck. So let's see. Okay, so every card comes with a quote. Guys, listen to your quote. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. What did I say with, hold up, let me find it. Where is it? Oh, I think I put it back in the deck. But that Temperance card with the red wings, something that feels like it's too good to be true is very real. And be prepared for miracles. Okay, but with that being said, let me read this little paragraph. Unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not for your highest good of you or others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern can't be understood yet. You guys remember when I said you might have felt like you missed the boat on something? Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. Are you kidding me? Adapt to the shift in conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterward. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember, if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. That's crazy. That's so crazy. So what I literally said was, if you miss something, if you feel like you missed the boat on something, that is going to be the next positive shift in your life. Even if you can't see it yet, something good is going to come out of that situation. Having a really, really like good energy for you guys. I'm excited for you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. If it resonated, give it a thumbs up or let me know down below. And I will see you next week with a new video. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you picked this card in the little mushroom crystal, then this reading is for you. So I'm going to start off this reading with tarot, and then at the end of your reading, I'm going to finish it with a oracle card. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start off with 3 cards. What is the next positive shift coming into pile 2's life? Also, I quickly want to mention that I already cleansed the space and I asked for protection, so we're good to go. But okay, yeah, now we can continue. Okay, well, right off the bat, you might be getting into a new friend group, or you might be meeting a new group of people who are really going to connect with you, but we'll tap into that more later. What is the next positive shift in pile 2's life? What is the next positive shift in pile 2's life? What is the next positive shift in pile 2's life? What is the next oh, that's too many cards. So for me, if one card comes out, I take it, but if more cards come out, I don't take it. That's just the way I've always read, and it feels right to me. So let's get one more. What is the next positive shift in pile 2's life? What is the next here we go. Okay. So the 3 cards that you got is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Star card in reverse. And then we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. For one, if you have been struggling a little bit more on the financial side, if you've been wanting some more financial abundance, if you've been wanting some more financial stabilities, if you've been worried in regards to bills, just know that that is going to be a positive shift coming into your life. You're going to be a lot more financially stable, especially if there's something that you've been working on, that you've been putting a lot of your own energy into. This is like with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is like you building something from the ground up. If you've been trying to do that, you're gonna finally see financial success. Another message that is coming through is that if you have lost hope in finding your soul tribe, if you have lost hope in finding people that you feel like you really connect with, if you feel like no matter what friend group you go into or no matter what job you enter, there's always some type of conflict, you're finally going to be finding your people, and you're finally going to be getting out of a point of conflict, getting out of a stage of conflict. You might start your own business, and you might kind of like start it with a group, because something about a group is really strongly coming through. This is a really random message, and it's only going to be probably for like one person here. But if you've been learning to do an instrument, for example, if you've been learning to play the guitar, this is going to be really positive for you, and you're going to meet your people through this hobby. I'm also getting that this is a very positive way to channel any sort of hard feelings that you're going through. You might know that there's something in your life that's not really the best for you, that is causing conflict, whether it's externally or internally. If that is the case, I see you feeling secure enough to finally let this situation go. And once you do, your money is actually going to go up, whether this has to do with your job or not. Whenever you let go of something that was toxic in your life, or just not even necessarily, it doesn't have to be toxic, it could be, but just some sort of conflict, like whenever you finally kind of just let this go, whether it has to do with money or not, you're going to gain more money from this, because there's going to be something about it that's going to allow you to flow more and be more in an abundant mindset. So let's get some more information on this. And I feel like with the High Priestess in reverse here, this is something that you know. Like I don't think it's really like behind the scenes for you. So let's get some clarifier shuffles. Let's clarify the Star in reverse. So Spirit, can I have, well, the Hangman, I don't know when that happened. I'm just gonna make sure that this is your card real quick. I'm gonna ask, is the Hangman meant to be in pile number 2's reading? Okay, I think it is. So I asked to clarify the Star card. So with the Hangman here, the Hangman has to do with a sacrifice of some sorts. So you might have taken the short end of the stick in some area of your life to possibly avoid a conflict, or just to avoid something becoming more dramatic than it already was. Take it as it resonates. But once you took the short end of the stick, you might have kind of lost hope in it. If there's an area in your life where you willingly took the short end of the stick and you didn't complain about it really, and you were like, you know what, whatever, I'll just do it. Wherever you were the bigger person when you didn't have to be, you might have kind of like lost hope in the situation just from like almost like indifference. Like you might just be like, all right, whatever, like, you know what, I'll do it. Or like, I'll take over this job even though no one wants to and I don't really want to. Whatever the case is, especially if this is in a job, it doesn't have to be in a job, but if this is in a job, your boss noted that, or whoever is a little bit higher than you noted that, or someone within your work noticed it, and you're going to experience a positive shift in you getting an opportunity that other people might not get because you were the one to pick up the slack. But also, this doesn't necessarily have to be work. It's just kind of like wherever you decided to like take it, that's where you're experiencing this positive shift, because either someone saw it or there's a higher power that like saw you, and because of this situation they want to make it better for you. I have a clarifier for the Queen of Pentacles, please. You might be getting a text soon. You might be thinking about texting someone else. Knight of Wands. You might be getting a text soon in regards to a job opportunity. This is gonna feel like it kind of came out of nowhere, but it didn't. This person has been looking at you. This is even, for example, let's just say, this is just an example, but like, let's say like you want to be a model and you post on Instagram a lot. I'm hoping that someone will finally like scout you. This is you, like you could even get like a DM about someone wanting to work with you professionally. If that resonates with you, just know that there's going to be an opportunity. I don't think it's going to be a phone call. It might come in an email, a text, or like a DM, and it doesn't have to just be about modeling. That was just an example. This is going to be something that you are passionate about, and this could move quickly. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles are blessings. They're literally hands out of the sky giving you a blessing. And this being in reverse makes me feel like it's just something that hasn't happened yet. It's on the horizon, but let's get some more information. Can I have a clarifier for the Five of Wands, please? Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Wands, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so going back to that original message where I said you might be meeting a new group of people, that's coming back again. If you have recently kind of like cut some people out of your life that caused drama and you're just very much over it, just know that there's going to be a new opportunity that's very, very stable. Like there's a new opportunity to make new friends or to join a new group, but this opportunity is going to be very stable. This is going to be very reliable people. With the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant has to do with organized groups. Something that's like, we come here, we do this as a group. Like it's I hope I'm making sense. It's more so in terms of, for example, if you're learning to play a new instrument, this is like, okay, we go here and we practice band, right? Like there's something about it. Or it's like, we go here and we do yoga. There is an activity. It's not necessarily like, let's all go out on like a random Wednesday. There's something organized about the Hierophant, and this new group of people coming into your life, I feel like this is connected to some sort of hobby or something that you are passionate about. This could be in terms of work, but this is like, for example, if you are a woman-owned business, this is like you join a group of women business owners. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like maybe like every Wednesday you guys meet up and you guys all kind of go over your next plans. You all support each other. This is also like if you're a first-time mom, join a group of other mothers having their first child. There's like a topic at hand, but then you guys all come together and bond, and this is going to be very positive for you. So let's see if there's anything else that Spirit would like to say. Spirit, is there anything else you'd like to say about positive? Did you guys just hear that? That was really creepy. Okay, that was my Siri. Let's see if there's anything else that Spirit would like to say about pile number 2. Is there anything else you'd like to say in regards to the positive shifts pile number 2 will be experiencing? the Chariot, and the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. These people that you're going to meet, I feel like there's going to be like some type of mission. I don't know what it is, but this isn't just like a regular hangout. Like, okay, so for example, let's go back to the instruments. You've been learning how to play the guitar. Maybe you like join a band and you guys are very passionate about this band. And like, as fun as it is, the mission behind it is to like get the band going and maybe being able to start booking gigs. But whatever this is, there's like mutual passion. You might have a specific interest that's very niche, and you might not know too many other people that have this same passion as you. The next positive shift coming in is that you're gonna find people who are like just as passionate about this as you. For example, you play the guitar, you like love the guitar, you live, breathe the guitar, and maybe there's like no one else around you that really feels as passionate about music or as passionate about like starting a band as you. You'll meet people who are also just as passionate, and my ear just rang, and meet people who match your freak. But with the Chariot card here, it's kind of making me laugh because like I just feel like these people are going to be like on the same page. Another message that's coming through is if you've been thinking about starting something, if you've been thinking about starting a band, for example, if you've been thinking about starting a chess club, this is your sign to do it, because you're going to meet your people through this. And I feel like you're going to go very far. There's something very positive about you starting this group if that's something that you've been thinking about. So I'm gonna do my clarifier shuffles. Is there anything else you guys would like to say about pile number 2? Okay, we have the 5 of Cups, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups. If there is something that you gave up so someone else could have it, that's the next positive shift coming into your life, especially with Venus retrograde right now. So Venus retrograde has a lot of things coming back from the past. This can be people, but Venus is also associated with pleasure and enjoyment. We can experience past things that brought us joy coming back around. We can experience past things that brought us pleasure, things that we were passionate about, right? All of this coming back around. So wherever you felt there was some sort of maybe like injustice, I'll say, you might have eventually let these people or whatever this was go. You're gonna create something that is similar to that experience, and it is going to bring you a lot of joy. And it's gonna bring you a lot of passion. Like, I'm getting a lot of passion here. But I wanna get a clarifier if that's what that message was. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're gonna be able to really let your guard down, and whatever you might have felt was a little bit maybe like too niche. I don't know why I'm really getting that feeling of like there's just something that you really love. People might not share the same passion about. Your next big positive shift is becoming in alignment with people who are also as passionate about this as you, so you'll really be able to let your guard down and just freely talk about it. Like, I see you guys sitting at a table, like kind of like a round table, talking about this for hours. This also might make you leave some sort of like conflict in the past. So if there are people that you're currently dealing with that's just kind of all about drama, or if there's some sort of conflict going on in regards to other groups of people, once you meet your tribe, like once you meet these people who really resonate with you, I think that you will also let these other people go, or you might just not spend as much time with them, which will also be a positive shift because you're not around as much conflict, or you're not as around people who don't get you or who don't understand where you're coming from. So there's kind of like this some sort of like validation you're going to be getting through these other people, but in a positive way. I'm going to do my clarifier shuffles. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like to say in regards to the positive shift? This was on the bottom of the deck. We have the High Priestess in reverse. You know what you need to let go of. Yeah, especially with the Hanged Man here. If there was some sort of injustice in your life, if there was something that you know it wasn't fair and you kind of just took it, I'm getting that there's going to be a shift within you too. You're gonna think back and you're gonna be like, actually, that was really shitty. Actually, I don't like that. And you know it, like, you know it's a shitty thing. I don't know exactly what this could be in regards to, so you just have to take it as it resonates. This is for more than one person, obviously, but especially with Mercury retrograde coming up and with Venus retrograde coming up, I think that you're going to reflect on it a little bit more. And once you reflect on it, you're going to actually be over it and you're going to let it go. And that will be a positive thing for you. So if there was an injustice in your life and you do decide to let whatever the situation is go, that will be a positive move for you, and it will open you up to be able to connect with different types of people. If you have already let these people go and you're wondering if it was the right thing, because with Mercury retrograde, we could be second guessing ourselves, it was the right thing for you to do. Like, you made the right decision. Spirit wants you to know that. Anything else that you would like to tell pile number 2? Oh my gosh. Too many cards. Too many cards, but I've actually just got something that I want to say before I forget. Another message that's coming through is if you are dealing with some difficult people, you might not have to drop them, but it's a good idea to set boundaries. That could be another positive shift coming in. I think that there might be people around you who you might just need to set stronger boundaries with. You will be pleasantly surprised by the way that they react. I actually think that they might receive this well. If they don't, you know they're not meant to be in your life. But I do think setting boundaries will help you let down your guard a little bit more and feel more respected, especially if you feel like there was an injustice and you feel a little bit disrespected. Voicing this is a positive thing. Okay. Now let's do our clarifier shuffles, see if there's anything else that would like to be said that Spirit would like to say about pile number 2. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. I'm getting the energy of don't be afraid to do something on your own. Don't be afraid to start something on your own. There might be something coming up that has been dormant in you for a very long time, and this could be that passion. So for example, if there's something that you're passionate about that maybe you haven't told a lot of people, like I said, maybe there's a niche interest that you secretly really like, I would say to be a little bit more vocal about it and maybe go to different types of conventions on your own. There's some type of like convention or group or whatever that is hosting near you that has to do with that passion. I'm getting go to it. Honestly, I think going alone might be the best bet for you, because I think that if you go alone, you might be able to feel like you can be yourself a little bit more. There's going to be some type of growth that's going to come out of it. And because if you go with someone else that's not as interested in you, you might kind of like hold back a little bit. Let's do our clarifier shuffles. Is there anything else that you would like to say, Spirit, about the positive shifts coming in pile number 2's life? You guys, the Hermit card. What was I just saying? I think this is just reiterating what I was just saying with don't be afraid to start something by yourself or go somewhere by yourself. There is something positive that's going to come out of it. And I think it has to do with you meeting the right people on your own, because there's something about this that's just going to be yours. I feel like it's going to be like your thing. It's going to be like your escape from reality. And what I mean by that is like, maybe you have like the people you hang out with all the time, but you go to this convention by yourself and you meet people who don't know your other friends, right? It's going to be kind of nice for you to like get away to those people just for a little bit, where they only know the version of you that you showed up that day with. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't know the past you, they know that version of you. I'm starting to trip over my words, which is when I know I've been talking for too long. But let's see, is there anything else that Spirit would like to say to pile number 2? Okay, I'm gonna do one more shuffle. Is there anything else that would like to be said? That was too many cards, so I'm gonna reshuffle it. What else do you like to say to pile number 2? Okay, there's nothing else that would like to be said through the tarot. One other message did come through though. Again, it's going to be for like one of you, but if you've been thinking about starting like a poker night, or if you've been thinking about doing even like a poker girls night, something with like poker or some type of game, some type of like game, I don't know what kind of game it is. I just saw people again like at a circle table playing a game. It's going to be for like one of you out there. The last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one oracle card and I'm going to read the message out of the book. So this is the Enchanted Maps Oracle. What is the last message that you would like to tell to pile number 2 about the positive shift? Okay, so the card that came out for you was Goblins, number 5. So right off the bat, that kind of just makes me think of what I was saying earlier about how there might just be like people around you that kind of causes drama that you're ready to kind of like do away with or set stronger boundaries with. But I'm going to read this out of the book. So let's see what the book has to say. So every card comes with a quote, and the quote that comes with this card is, "Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others." So yeah, fear is an illusion. Don't be afraid to go somewhere by yourself. That's kind of what it made me think of. Goblins are born when you're wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget, I gotta turn the page. As you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what you brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unloved. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask spirits to heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of negativity. And that is it for your reading. I hope you enjoyed. If it resonated, give it a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. And I will see you next week with a new video. Bye!